going on, everybody? Welcome back. Toon Talk, episode 32, middle of the summer. What's going on, boys?
Tim Shovelday episode.
Stu Grimson.
You just looked that up. That's what you were doing on your phone. You didn't know a number 32, so you looked it up.
I did, in fact, know number 2. I was not looking at that. I was looking up nothing. See?
Yeah, interesting. Garrett, I think
I was
we
actually looking up to see what episode we were on.
Yeah, okay. Garrett, we just have to address it now because I'm not going to be able to talk about anything else until we talk about it. Tim, you are the reddest human being on the face of the earth right now.
Yeah, being on a boat Saturday or all day Saturday, all day Sunday. That'll do it for you. I'm just prepping for a Bud Bash.
Oh my God, I didn't realize you were wearing the Bud Bash Bros t-shirt. Is that a stripper on a stripper pole, Tim?
It is.
Wait, is that the ones that Craigie made for you?
Yeah, with hockey sticks below it. And I don't know if you can see it. Our numbers on the back.
Oh my God.
So the real question though is, so did you get extra copies of that t-shirt made for future Bud Bash Bros?
Wait, are there more Bud Bash Bros going on Bud Bash?
Maybe that's what we call a tease. And Tim,
that is a
oh
tease.
My God, I don't like. I have some ideas of who would be going on Bud Bash, but I don't. Oh man.
There's
my guess is
two people that are confirmed that's going. Other than Craig and I.
Two more. Are there 2 more tunes?
You could say that.
Wait, what does that mean? What is that? Wait, what do you mean you could say that? Are they tunes or not?
Yes.
Maybe not.
I don't like. I'll be honest. I don't like being on this side of the tease. It's way more fun. It's way more fun when you know the information and you're not the one being teased.
Let's just say you'll probably find out later this episode.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all
right. Is that yet another tease?
I like that. Tim, what you been up to besides being on a lake? How's baseball going, bud?
So we're 4-7. We got off to a hot start and we're struggling as of late, but.
Did we talk about this on the last episode, or were we talking about it before we recorded about how you have to pay money to get into Tim's men's league baseball games? Like there's an admission fee.
It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd.
I know we talked about it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was.
I don't think we talked about it on the show. Isn't it like $6 or something?
$6
to get into a men's league baseball game.
I feel like you just roll it in the team cost every year, so that like.
Or charge $2.
No, or charge nothing. It's a
charge nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% with you guys. But
I agree. Just roll it in. If all the guys have to pay an extra $20 to play in the league, I mean,
I was on the fence of going to your game when you played Dan.
We were excited.
$6.
We were talking about it the night before.
We play Dan next Thursday. I believe.
No one's going to that because they're not going to pay $6 to watch you play men's league baseball.
I actually told my own mother to not come because it's $6 and it's not worth it.
That's absolutely. There would be nobody at Crystal Fieldhouse if there was $6 to go to a men's league hockey game.
Maybe I feel like we'd chip in and invite the Witcher clan to come. You know, I mean, they're number 1 fans. So
we don't have that kind of money in the team fund to pay for all those.
No,
we don't have that kind of money. Maybe one kid, maybe one.
One kid.
We're not paying for all of them.
Yeah.
Many tunes aren't made of money. Not until we get sponsored. Which, speaking of
sponsors, franchising, we need to get sponsored.
You hear that, Harvey?
From Fredline Accounting.
Yeah, it would be really cool if we could actually have like an actual sponsor instead of like.
We probably should try and get Luigi's.
The funny fake ones that we have in the corner. I get asked all the time, like, "Are you guys really sponsored by Labatt Blue?" I'm like, "No, we're not sponsored by Labatt Blue."
We should reach out. Right? You never know.
To Labatt Blue, I don't think. Well, I don't know.
They might think it's funny.
So I don't know if our audience is big enough to warrant a sponsorship from.
So back in the day, Roman was collecting the Bat Blue points. I don't know if anybody remembers.
I do remember this.
Yeah, and the bubble hockey was like 1 billion points, and Roman kept saying he got like 1 million points or something. Like he was in the realm of like not getting it, but in the realm of like, why did you save so many Labatt Blue points? And he wrote a letter to HR and got the program extended for like another month. Because he wanted to get the bubble hockey tournament. We never got it, but I got a sweet Labatt Blue apron. Like
there you go.
Apron out of it. Yeah, because we had to divvy up the points and get something.
I think that's where my Labatt Blue reversible jersey came from.
Probably.
I think my dad did the points and got the jersey, which is like probably the favorite. I mean, other than my Goonie Tunes jersey, probably my favorite jersey I own.
It's got to be your most versatile one.
Yeah, it's my white and blue. It's a reversible, just like a like a drop-in jersey. It's perfect.
So
So-
point being, maybe Roman still has that contact at Labatt Blue HR.
What was that, like 10 years ago?
At least it was 2011. Oh yeah, 11
Yeah.
years ago.
So, Garrett, what have you been up to? Playing in a golf league this summer, right? First time?
Yep. Yeah, first time in the golf league, doing decent, as good as I can do. So it's nice just getting out on a weekly basis, playing the same course, so you can kind of have a feel for the course and where you can cheat a corner here and there and whatnot, and what holes you hate.
Yeah.
Is it nicer than a Midland Country Club, like their league?
Oh, 100% nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh, their
figured.
league's a joke.
Oh, yeah,
Their league,
absolutely.
don't let anybody play in that.
Bunch of bougie people, bougie doctors. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I was with some
exactly.
dudes. The team we were playing today, myself and Chris Hagan. One of them was in a tank top.
There you go.
so
That's
yeah,
my kind of league.
it is not a bougie league.
That's my kind of league. I like that.
Yeah,
like that.
there were some comments about the cart girl that I will not repeat
Oh, gee. Wait,
While we're
from
recording.
from the other team?
from the other guys. They're just
Oh,
like,
boy. Oh, boy.
yeah.
Well, at least you had a cart girl. Sometimes in Brookwood, we don't even,
Oh,
there's not
that's
even a
rough,
cart
yeah.
girl out there.
Yeah.
I bring one Gatorade thinking I'll be able to get another one halfway through the round. And then
Nope.
I got on like the fifth or sixth hole and I'm like, well, all right, no cart girl tonight. And then she rolls up and we're like hitting our approach shot on the 9th green or whatever. And I'm like, well, it's too late now. I'm one
Right.
shot. I'm one shot away from the clubhouse. Like it's too late.
Thanks for the effort.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to
What-
ask something.
what
Garrett,
about
and I
you?
forgot. Nothing much. Oh, so here's what I was going to say. So I'm also in a league, and I will say it's kind of got a similar vibe to having hockey on Sunday night. You like almost have something to look forward to during your week. You're not just like going, it's like, oh God,
Yeah.
it's another Tuesday. Oh, it's another
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Tuesday night. It's nice that I have, and then I know Garrett's been skating Wednesday nights. I've been skating a couple Wednesday nights too. It's nice to have a little something to at least look forward
We'll
to.
break up.
Yeah, exactly. But the Wednesday skates that I've been going to have definitely made me ready for hockey earlier than I normally am. I normally am like middle of August when when the golf season's starting to like kind of slow down, where I'm like, all right, let's get back on the ice. But when you skate every week, it just kind of keeps that
Keep
juice going.
your skating legs. I mean, because doesn't matter how good a shape you are. If you don't skate, it's a pain in the ass to get back into hockey shape. Like it just sucks.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure. So
there's that.
Tim, how's your off season training going?
Not bad actually.
You been skating?
Kind
No.
of, you'd be surprised. Baseball is a lot like hockey.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So your off season
At least-
training is going
At
well,
least
but you're not.
first base is a
Yeah.
lot like
Yeah.
playing ball, yeah.
But you're not.
That's what
You're
I
not.
hear.
You're not skating, Tim.
We've had a few weeks where we've had 3 games in a week. So
Oh,
then
so it's baseball's fault.
I mean,
So what
it's
about the
baseball
weeks?
season?
What about the weeks when you didn't have 3 games? What about the weeks when you only had like, I don't know, like 1 game? Were you skating those weeks?
No,
Oh, here we go.
You know,
but next
I
week
used
is
to
our
think
last.
He was a hockey player who played baseball. I'm starting to think he's a baseball player who plays
Barely.
hockey.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
call what he does plays hockey.
Yeah. He shows up.
Okay, 4th and points.
In before 4. Ah, damn it, he's not. Beat me to it. I knew it was coming. Fucking knew it was coming too. I could tell by that shit-eating grin on his face.
I mean, it was pretty much an alley-oop. Yeah.
Yeah. True. All right, boys. We don't really have a lot prep for this episode because it's the middle of the summer.
This is just
I
a
know-
check-in episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
you know we're live.
I know last episode when Ty was on, we were talking about doing a Shorzy review. So we can touch on that really quick. I know you guys have seen it. If you haven't watched Shorzy, this isn't really going to be a spoiler review. There's not really anything to spoil. It's a hockey show,
Just
but
watch.
you need to watch it. If you have
Just
not watched it yet, it's 6 episodes on Hulu. You'll be done in like 2.5 hours.
Not even. I think they're like 25 minutes a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 20 to 20. Yeah,
Which is
like, yeah.
about- yeah. Beer
Uh,
math. Yeah.
You'll say
mean-
you're only going to watch one,
And then you'll watch all 6.
and then you'll watch them all. Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're cheap, and then you have the Hulus with ads.
Oh
That-
yeah, if you're
yeah.
watching Hulu with ads, if you're not paying the extra $3 to watch Hulu without
That's your
ads,
first mistake. Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
If it was one ad,
Yes,
so
I
be
agree.
it. But it's
3
No.
ads, and the problem is it's the same ads every
Yeah.
time. If
Yep.
it was
Yeah.
like 10 or 12 different ads, that it was like it broke it up a little bit, but it's the same 3 ads, and I just couldn't. I had that for 1 day, and I was like,
Yeah,
no,
same with me.
no, thank you, because we split. My siblings, we split Hulu 3 ways, so it's like at the end of the day, you're paying an extra $1 a month, so it's like whatever. Anyway, Shorzy.
That's a half a beer at Crystal Fieldhouse.
Yeah. Shorzy. I don't know what synopsis. I guess it's a hockey show about a senior minor team in the Northern Ontario Senior Hockey Organization.
I think so. Yeah, the no show.
The no show.
Yeah.
4 teams that play in Ontario. Basically, guys that are like just holding on to the dream of playing hockey, and it's one of the funniest shows I've ever watched.
I would argue it captures the spirit of the locker room
100%.
best out of any hockey show I've ever seen.
As good, if not better, than any hockey like content. I would say Goon does a pretty good job of it, but Goon's a little more like hyperbolic in it. But at the same time, like
Goon's about a fighter. It's
well, no,
about
but I mean the locker room specifically, like the locker room aspect specifically.
Goon did have.
Because there are some moments in the locker room where you're like, no, I had a crazy ass goalie that was just like that. Like I've seen that more than
it was Ben. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, it was Ben. Then I had a Flemish goal or a Belgian goalie when I was in high school. He was a nutcase. He had the accent and everything. But no, back to Shorzy. It's incredible. There's like, I don't even know. They have like such great stereotypical hockey like archetypes that are so perfect. Like they do such a good job. The comedy's like kind of bland, but also really funny. I don't know.
Like the kind of the first watch that I've seen it at least 2 or 3 times. Like
I've watched it 3 times.
Some of the smaller jokes are, like you said, a little bland. And then the more you watch it, the more you appreciate it. Like the whole like sticks thing when they're eating the drumsticks.
Yeah, when they're eating the drumsticks.
Like, okay, I don't get that, but then the more you watch it, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
they're just stupid hockey guys. They're like, you know what? Yeah, ice cream drumsticks are just really fucking good.
Yeah,
just no real like secondary meaning behind it. It's just they just like drumsticks. I don't know. What do you guys want to favorite character, favorite moment?
It's kind of it's not really a character, but the Jims, just the interaction. Yeah. Like you see them like Jim, yeah, sure, Shorzy. Side conversation. Everything's like, God, the Jims are such fucking beauties. Like
only because you can relate because it's Joe.
Yeah, we have the Joes. Yeah. Joe. The first scene with him when he's like, all right, and Jim, and you're Jim. Okay, 2 Jims. And Jim. Also Jim. So we have 3 Jims. Do any of you want to go by Jimmy or Jimbo? No, our name is Jim.
We prefer to be called Jim.
We're gonna go by Jim.
Our names are Jim.
Our names are Jim. And Terry Ryan, who like was an absolute standout. Terry Ryan, former NHL player.
Oh yeah, he plays the
newfie. And he goes, why don't you try and sing it? See if that works. Jim. But the Joes and the Jims I thought was a pretty good comparison. Trying to think who else. Oh, so I had Goody, who is like the goofy like chicken guy. I thought he was like an exact imitation of Embry, where he just kind of like sits there. It's like pretty quiet for the most part, and he'll just kind of lean over to one person and say something really quietly that's so dumb but absolutely hysterical.
Wait, so you'd rather have popcorn chicken over popcorn shrimp?
Oh shit! And then the other one I thought was this came to me in an instant. So they were a super minor role, but the Polichetti brothers, the 2 like goofy ass looking brothers, I thought of Tim and Craig instantly for the 2 like goofy looking. Yeah, all they wanted to do was sit in the middle of the season ticket holders because they wanted people to like them. They're just sitting in the stands like.
No lines at all.
I was like, yeah, that's Tim and Craig for sure. The Bud Bash Bros. Oh shit. Trying to think what else. I finally got Ben to watch it. He goes, yeah, JJ. He goes, I loved it. It was hilarious. Frankie JJ might be my favorite character in television.
No, so I usually like to watch subtitles when I watch movies, just because for whatever reason, I got a kid.
I'm a subtitle guy too.
But anyways, so when they bring in the French announcers They don't translate. They just say like French
Yeah,
rambling.
I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, they're like, nah, these guys aren't gonna. No one's gonna understand what these guys are saying.
Yeah.
If you can speak it or not. Yeah. Oh, also, I mean, we just have to say it. That show, just like Letterkenny, is just full of rockets.
Oh, absolutely.
Just
No question
yeah,
about it.
just a staple of that, like whatever you want to call that little cinematic universe or whatever.
Yeah.
Just smoke shows left and right. So if you,
So when I first started watching, I think what episode like 1 through 2, I was making fun of Connor. You know, like
yeah,
you were
calling me sanguinette. Yeah, you were calling me
sanguinette.
sanguinette. Yeah. And then you got to episode 5, and yeah. Yeah, that's right. Sanguinette pulls.
Yeah.
So
that one backfired a little bit.
a little bit. When you
But-
started saying that, I was already on episode 5, and I just watched that, and I was like, okay, Garrett, I guess I'm sanguinette.
He said, "Did I say Connor? I meant Tim."
No.
No, because he just liked it because all the shorts he said in the first like 3 episodes was "shut the fuck up, sanguinette." So he was gonna try to make that a thing with the Goonie Tunes, right? Where he would just say "shut the fuck up, Connor," but then he comes around on him, sanguinette pulls.
Yeah.
After getting a squeezer from his honey off the side of the party island.
It's a body of water.
What's an aqua dump? It's anytime you take a shit in a body of water. You mean like a bathtub? No, sanguinette. That'd be shitting in a bathtub. Just I didn't want to like turn this into just like quoting lines from the show, but I mean
You gotta check it out. Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah. Did you guys have any other Goonie Tunes to Shorzy character comparisons, parallels? I guess. I wanted to say like Reader and Hitch kind of had a little bit of a vibe, little same kind of.
Right now, I'm trying to think like Dolo, like somebody who would be like Dolo.
JB and Dolo. I thought Dolo kind of had that like kind of like
yeah.
aloof. Dolo's that kind of like aloof.
Yeah.
And that JB kind of had that same vibe. Tyler and JJ, Frankie JJ, just based on size, just based on general body shape.
Yep.
And goal, and I guess
said
goal
he was
scoring.
a walrus. Called him a whale. I said a walrus.
Oh shit! But yeah, if you haven't checked out Shorzy, check out Shorzy.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a score? I'm like 10 out of 10, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm with you. Yeah.
I have at least 4 or 5 times in the last, like since it came out, like probably every week and a half. Try to see if there's any news for season 2.
Oh no,
Like,
they're gonna get renewed.
Yeah.
They're 100%.
They better.
Garrett, the only thing I forgot, the comparison, it's not a Goonie Tune comparison, but it is like a spot on comparison, is the Apple Derns to the Fridline brothers.
Yes.
To the Fridline brothers. Our dads are one of 6. Yeah, our dads are one of 6, and the Apple Derns are like this big Dutch family that just like pass down gear from brother to brother, which is like the exact same thing as the Fridlines. So yeah, Don, Harv, Dave, Mark, Charlie, and Bruce, just Apple Dern. But yeah, I thought that was pretty. Yeah, they cut off the bottom of their cages, so they were like half. They were like visors. They were visors, but it was like cage visor.
Oh man.
Oh shit. All right, so there's our Shorzy review. What else you guys got?
Bought a hockey net.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly sent me the Snapchat with you and Leo. It was honestly the funniest thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
So the funny thing is like I'm pretty sure he's like I say, hey, you want to see Dad hit some clappers? And then he just kind of stands aside and just starts clapping. and you can't hear it. You vaguely can hear it, but I'm 90% sure he goes, "Fuck yeah!" after a while.
I'm just watching it, and he's got like Garrett bought like a net, and he has like a shooting pad. The shooting pad's like 5 feet from the net, and they have 2 pucks. I don't want to
hit my cars.
Yeah, so they have 2 pucks, and Garrett just like pulls both the pucks to the shooting pad, and Leo just pachoo, pachoo, and then Garrett pulls the 2 pucks on the shooting pad, and Leo just goes pachoo, pachoo, and then Leo like walks over to sit, like stand in the shade for a little bit, leans on his stick. Garrett takes a couple clappers, and then he pulls the pucks out, and Leo walks back over. Pachoo, pachoo. It was all time.
Yeah,
All the
but
time.
picking it up, it was kind of funny. Like, so, yeah, I bought it like on Facebook Marketplace for like $50. Really, not. I mean, stealing
No,
my.
that's a great deal for
it's
anything
an
like that.
eagle too, so it bends up, folds right up. But
Right.
anyways, so I get there. I didn't quite think things through because I had the boy with me, and as soon as I get there, I see the net. I'm like, what? Like, what in my head made me think I'd be able to put like this net in the car with my kid? Like, and it's just like it was like a family, a mom and a dad, their kid like went away to college, so they were selling it.
Okay.
So the dad's like helped me like try to figure out like, we could tie it down to the roof. And I'm like, well, that's it. And I figure out how to fold it because I see like, oh wait, this is an easy goal. I know these things fold up. We eventually figure out how to do it. And then so I'm like putting it like Leo's in his chair, just kind of watching like the over his head. He's got the net on his face, and we're driving back, and I'm just like, man, don't tell mom.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But yeah,
you get in the driveway. Hey, mom, guess what dad did?
Yeah, exactly. He's not quite to that age where he's
Yeah, he
tattling.
can't. He can't rat on him yet.
Yeah. But give that another year. We'll see how that goes. But
When
I'll tell you, it's
when's he gonna
cool.
when's he gonna get out for like learn to skate? Probably another year.
We just yesterday signed him up for. So this summer he's been doing like a combo soccer flag football thing. I mean, it's essentially like get in a circle and the kids kick the ball and throw a ball to each other, whatever.
Right.
They're doing a similar thing in the fall.
Tim does
hockey
Tim does
and
the same thing. Tim does the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing this off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in a
Yeah.
circle and kicking the
Yeah.
ball around.
So we signed them up for that in the fall. Like, there were two different classes, and it was like one started in like September, the other one goes to all the way to October, the other one starts in October. Kelly's like, should we just sign him up for both? And my initial reaction was like, he's just gonna do the same shit like in the second class. Like, why should we do that? And Kelly was like, he's gonna fucking love it either way. He doesn't.
Yeah,
give a-
right.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what he's doing as long as he's out
Yeah.
on the ice.
Well, it's not. I don't think.
Oh,
This
so
is-
it's
this
oh,
isn't
so
on the ice. This- I think it's probably just like
street hockey. Yeah.
Yeah. But there are some programs here in Farmington Hills that we'll probably sign them up for like learn to skate this fall
Oh, nice,
/ this winter.
nice.
And we'll probably. I don't think unless there's like a late or early spring, late winter kind of thing. I don't think I'll sign them up for like a competitive league or anything.
What real
He'll be
talk?
3.
How many years until he's a better skater than you?
4.
When he's 6?
Yeah.
You think so?
Fair. That's a realistic.
I would say I was gonna put the over under at 5.
So about 2
You're
until
not.
he's a better
No, I
skater.
know. So Tim probably like 2.5,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
You're a decent skater. I'll give you a little bit of credit. I don't know if we still haven't determined who the second fastest Fridline is, but
Let's be serious. Here.
yeah, I don't
I'm gonna put
know.
this to rest.
I don't know.
I am 100% faster than that man.
I don't know.
We met the mysterious Kenzie, Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim. We did
yeah.
meet Kenzie.
He's a
Eric's,
sweetheart.
Eric's new girlfriend.
She is real.
Yeah,
He
she
does
is
exist.
real. Yeah, she exists. She's very nice.
Did we talk to her about liking?
Is
and
she
subscribing?
subscribed?
Yeah, that was. Really
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to seem like the weirdo cousin that wanted to get the new girlfriend to
You
subscribe.
should've nudged me. I would have
But
done
no,
it.
you should have done it. I shouldn't have had to nudge you. You should have just done it on your own.
Well, I was busy running around with Leo.
No, I was busy running around with Leo. I played with Leo for like 2 hours at that 4th of July.
Yeah,
party.
it was only an hour.
Yeah, you're right. It felt like 2.
Yeah, trust me. I
He
know.
had Tim, this is how hockey crazy this kid is. He had a baseball bat and a wiffle ball. And instead of playing baseball, he just wanted to hit it around like it was a hockey stick.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was like, look, that's fine by me, Leo. We'll just play hockey in the backyard.
Yeah,
I got no
kids
problem.
enough.
I would just hit it and he would run and laugh. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Then you go, goalie. And I had to spread
Yeah,
my legs apart so he could hit it between my legs.
It's like with he likes to play goalie or have me play goalie when he's shooting, and it's like shoot. It's like I know he wants me to shoot harder, but I'm like, no, dude, I'm not shooting. Start clapping. It's like, no, I'm not shooting a clapper with you in net right now.
well, speaking of goalies, the Tunes might be in good hands. Oh, I don't know, 15 years from now. Poon Patty's oldest wants to be a goalie.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, poor Poon Patty. Oh no.
Hey, maybe a shot will finally come around.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, poor Poon Patty. It's by 2 sets of gear. Just the worst. Just the worst situation.
That was
My
the
dad-
first thing I told him.
My dad
Oh,
knows
man.
that pain. Oh man.
What's the difference in the boys? Is it a full year or are they?
I think so.
Yeah, about
Okay.
a year, if that. He said the younger one's is a better skater.
Okay,
So-
but they're both about the same size too, if I remember correctly.
No, I think-
Yeah.
isn't
He's-
Owen a little bit
They're
bigger than,
close.
or is Owen those young? I don't know what the difference is. But they're close. They're not like, they don't look like they're a year apart.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, did you guys see? Changing from hockey a little bit. Did you guys see this Zach Wilson stuff? Oh,
I've seen the picture, but I don't.
Oh,
I
this
have
is-
no
this-
context
This
to
is
it.
this is all time. So you know Zach Wilson went to former BYU. Now he's the Jets starting quarterback. Okay. So he had this girlfriend from when they were in high school. They went to BYU together. They were still dating when he got drafted, and then they broke up this past like January apparently.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, so she is now dating his like best friend from college. They were like, what, he was the friend was the wide receiver at BU, now plays for Washington. They're dating, and apparently somebody like commented on like her Instagram or something like, oh, what are you, a homie hopper or whatever? And she came back and said, homie hopper, talk to Zach about how he's been sleeping with his mom's best friends.
Oh,
So apparently Zach Wilson's just banging all of his mom's hot friends, and everybody's like just all like apparently, she obviously thought that was gonna like turn the tide against Zach Wilson. No.
Nope.
The internet is all about Zach
It's
Wilson
like
right now.
that supermodeler from like Czech or something that ended up sleeping with Yager.
Oh, with Yager, yeah, I
years
tried to
ago.
tried to
It's like,
blackmail
hey,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, if you don't give me like X amount of monies, I'll send this out. He's like, do it.
And then he's like, I'll give you that money to send it out.
Right.
If people think 48-year-old Yager can still sleep with supermodels, he's like, oh no, that's gonna ruin my reputation. No, but yeah, apparently Zach Wilson's just killing it. That's just like, and it's hilarious because he's like went to BYU, so obviously Mormon at least a little bit, but yeah, banging all of his mom's hot friends, just incredible. I just thought that was
Good for him. Live your best life. That's what I say.
Yeah.
yeah. Amen to that. Amen to that. You guys got anything? What do you got, Tim?
No, how's it say?
Tim,
You want to talk about,
Tim
know,
didn't
the
bring anything.
lines or?
Oh,
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we can talk about the line predictions. Garrett and I were doing a little.
predictions. Yep, predictions.
All right. Do you want me to go? Do you
So-
want me to give what I think the line should be?
Yeah. Let's hear that. Yeah.
All right.
Because
We'll compare them because Garrett kind of already told me he had a discussion, I don't know, a few days ago.
You discussed it with Tim and not me.
I play Xbox with you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
passive.
see, I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that Ninja Turtles invite, by the way. Still
I
waiting
haven't
for
played
it.
Ninja
Haven't gotten it. I don't believe you. All right. First line is
I don't have them necessarily in any order. but
no, I don't either. This is
Okay.
it's just in my head. Tim,
Okay.
Embry, Craig.
The
grind line. The grind line.
So you
grind.
had
The grind line.
Garrett had me with
Wait.
Craig.
Wait.
but
Don't say who your center is. Don't say who your center is gonna be. Because we're gonna go through my lines, then we'll see how it
Okay.
compares.
Yeah.
My second line was Garrett, Tyler, John.
I have John as a floater. I'll give you that. Like that's so. Who else would you?
John's a what does that mean?
Because we have 16 guys.
John's not playing every
We don't have
week. He's
16
not showing
skaters,
up.
do we?
Yeah, we have 16 skaters, just like we did last year. We didn't lose anybody.
Shit, who did I leave off my list then? Because I only have.
Well,
I only
okay,
have-
we'll find
I
out.
only- yeah,
Let's
I
find
guess-
out.
I guess-
Who did-
Hey, boy. Whoops. Sorry.
Okay,
Hey, I'm
First
good.
line.
I made
Oh
first
wait, no,
line.
I
so-
do know. I do know who I left off. I left off Poon Patty.
Oh, okay.
100%. Because I'm going through my third line and he's not on my defensive. So yeah, I did leave off Poon Patty.
Yeah.
So we'll put Poon
Hey,
Patty there.
That's fine though, because we do need somebody to take the pucks to the bench.
No,
This is
Pucks and
brilliant.
water bottles.
no, Joe. Yeah, the pucks and pucks and
Water
waddies.
birders.
Water birdies.
Water, yeah.
All right. So then my third line is Phil, Dan, Tom.
And then Poon Patty's your float.
Well,
guy then?
John would be my floater. I'm sliding
So
Poon
Poon
Patty
Patty-
into to your
Okay,
wing.
so for four, I had all the same forwards.
Yeah,
Um,
the same 9.
Yeah, same 10.
Yeah. Well, 10. Sorry, 10.
Yeah. Except for and the centers I wasn't too concerned about. I had me and Tom and Poon Patty and
Phil.
Phil. No, wait, no. I had Poon Patty with somebody else. I think I had Poon Patty with Craig.
No, you had me with Craig.
You got to put the Bud Bash Bros together,
Who did I?
and you got to put them with Embry. That's just our grind line. That just is
no,
what it
but-
is.
I had Embry with Phil. I know that much, and maybe it was Coon Patty.
But maybe after I give this tidbit of information, you might want to change your lines. After Bud Bash, Tyler will be a Bud Bash bro.
No, you're not playing with Tyler. You're not playing with Tyler. Tyler's had long discussions with me about not wanting to play with Tim. If it were Tyler and Craig, he would be fine with that, but we'd have to find him a new line part, or a new winger. And I don't want to break up the Tim and Craig connection.
Nah, I don't know. After August 6th.
Tim, if you
But-
could pick your center and ideal winger to play on a line with you, who would it be?
So
So
here's my lines actually. I had because this is what I do. I put it in this so if you go to a random week in bench up and the lines look funky, that means I was bored and just like playing with people. So first line I had Tim, Embry, and Phil. Me, Tyler, Tom, Craig, Dan, and Joey. Boom Penny, and then John Flip.
I actually think Craig and I play well together.
I think Tim,
You
Craig, and
do?
Embry. I think Tim, Craig, and Embry is a grind line. I think that's our grind line. Then our other two lines are our scoring lines.
So
Because-
Phil,
We're at the 97
Boom
wings.
Patty, I think they're going to get more production through all three lines. Then
I don't want to get production through all three lines. I want to have two scoring lines and a grind line.
But see, Embry always does all the dirty work and then I clean it up. So
That's
I'm
right.
not mad about that either.
Yeah, we're gonna let the boys
well, I
grind.
had you with Embry anyway.
We're gonna let the
Right.
boys grind. We're gonna let the Bud boys grind. And then on defense, I had me and Reader, JB and Bice, Eric and
The
Grappin.
D, I don't really.
Don't worry about it. I got the D. I got the D.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
totally okay with you being, assistant coach. Assistant to the coach. So.
No. No.
Yeah.
Um,
Joe, Reader, Brown, Grappin, Eric, and Bice. Yeah.
that's not exactly what I said, but
Well, I mean, who else?
those are the six. Yes,
Those are the six. Yeah.
I put us in pairs.
Oh, okay. So if I'm putting you guys in pairs, give me 2 seconds.
Nah,
I
yours are
would
gonna
put
yours
you
are
with
gonna be
Bice,
no wrong.
you with
wrong.
Eric,
No wrong.
you with Reader.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they're the
No,
docking
that's
boys.
that's what
They're
it's
the
gonna be.
docking
That's what it's
boys.
gonna be. We're gonna play together in B1 and B2. We're gonna have the best chemistry. of any-
Actually, I'm not okay. Not,
Then you put
Brown
JB with
Bice and Eric
JB and
with
Bu-
Grappin.
yeah. See,
And-
now he's turning around, Tim.
and,
Look
and
at
I will and I
that.
will say with you with Reader, you'll go coast to coast sometimes, which is fine. Reader's never going to do that. He's always
That's
going to
true.
play more
especially
conservative.
especially if he's out there with me.
All
That's what I'm saying.
right. We'll see. So that is our
Our
early
tentative,
prediction.
and then newcomer Jason Liu in the net.
Yes.
Yeah, confirmed.
Excited for that. Excited for that.
Maybe we'll do a little pre-season interview.
Oh, player preview.
We'll send it over here for our interview. That's my best
Oh.
RA impersonation.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
jeez. That was such
Yeah,
a bad
but-
boss. That was such a bad boss.
I know that was such a bad Boston accent. Yeah.
So one other thing I want to talk about, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can go to something else. Did you guys watch Unrivaled?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Incredible. That's another thing. If you've not watched, oh, you're gonna tell me you didn't like it?
It's not that I didn't like it. I read the Blood Feud book years ago. I've seen the Russian Five.
The book is better. I'm gonna listen to this guy.
I'm not saying the book is better. I'm just saying, like, I've heard the story, seen the story. I lived through it when I was a kid. I just
Okay.
I don't care.
it
Every
wasn't.
time
There was the only thing that surprised me that I felt like was like, oh, I didn't know that was Bartholomew being Sider's agent.
You know what I took from it?
What?
I think Chris Draper's kind of a bitch.
I wouldn't say a bitch, but like the fact that I think they did that on purpose.
No, because listen. I have no problem with him being upset in the moment and thinking he deserved an apology.
Yeah.
25 years later, to still
still-
be
yeah, no, that's
still
what
be
I'm saying.
mad
Like,
about it for not getting an
wouldn't be
apology. It's
surprised
like, dude,
if-
just get over it.
I think that might just be some artistic.
You're blaming
They-
the editors. You think the editors wanted
absolutely.
Chris
It
Draper to look
sells
like a?
better.
Nah, I don't know
It
about
sells
that.
better. It's okay. Well, yeah. So you think it's going to be a better ending for Chris Draper's like, no, actually, we're drinking buddies now. We're great friends.
No, he doesn't have to say that. He just has to be like, nah, listen, I didn't get an apology back then, and I'm over it. It is what it is. But to be like, nah, you know what? I still hate that guy. I still want my apology. It's like, dude,
Eh.
get over it.
Yeah. No, I see. I don't disagree with you there. He's definitely portrayed that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, I don't know. He works for the Red Wings organization. Sider's agent is Claude Lemieux. It's not like they don't see each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. So I think he's probably over it, but it could have been just like a, hey, cut him after he gives that kind of like,
maybe.
I don't know.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I thought it was very well. I thought it was very well done.
It's just, again, it's one of those things where it's like, how many times are you going to remake freaking Batman?
I mean,
I don't care. Every time
the last Batman was pretty good.
Every time that fight comes up on Facebook, and
I sit and watch it too,
I watch it every time.
Yeah, I do too. But it's, I don't know, the story behind it.
Garrett, you're being a real wet blanket right now.
I
now.
know. I'm just, giving a little different take on it.
That's fine. No, that's fine. We need that. It'd be this show would be boring if we all had the
I love
that so much.
Yeah, see,
which is what me and Tim are doing.
Instead of doing what you're doing.
But I did. I liked it.
I did too. That's the thing is I really did like it.
Yeah. And the cool thing was, so I recorded it the day it came out. I didn't watch it. Alexis had a friend over. I asked her, I'm like, hey, do you want to watch it with me, or do you want me to wait? So she told me to wait. She'd watch it with me. So she sat down 11 o'clock at night, like a week later, and watched it with me. So
dude, we watched it when Ben and his wife were over last Friday. They were in from Chicago, and my mom was getting like angry at Claude Lemieux while we were watching it. I was like, oh my God. She's like, God, Claude Lemieux, he was such a dirty piece of it's such a dirty player.
Person.
I was like, oh my God, Mom.
Ain't Judy's the same.
That's the maddest I've ever seen about anybody ever.
What how old were you and Ben when that happened? Do you guys like do you remember?
Ben, I have no memory. I was born in November of 93. So I was like 3, 4, and Ben was born in February of 97, so like a month before. So no, neither one of us have any memories of it. I mean, Ben was like the biggest Patrick Waugh fan of all time, though. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Roman was a big Patrick Waugh fan too.
Ben's like when he was 10 or 11 for his birthday, he got a goalie mask painted by a guy that did like Ryan Miller's mask. And,
oh wow!
Yeah, and he got it. It was the exact.
Really loved you.
It was,
or actually really loved Ben. I take
Tell
it
me
back.
about it. Tell me about it. But it was it had like the mountain and everything with because he played for Ice Mountain, so it made sense. But we probably still have it down here somewhere. It was awesome. I said Ben on the side instead of Waugh.
Is that it right there?
No. That's all reading back. No. Ben got a bunch of cool stuff. When you remember when you would go to tournaments and they would have like a photographer there that would take pictures of all the games, and you could like buy. They had like, there's
action shot.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. So I always wanted one. Every tournament I went to, I was like, can I get an action shot? Can I get a poster? Can I get an action shot? Never got one.
We need to join a men's tournament and get you an action shot.
I would love an action shot.
That's Connor's Make-A-Wish.
Dude, I always have wanted one. So of course, Ben gets to a tournament and there's one cool picture of Ben. He's like down in the butterfly and his blockers out like this, and the puck's like bouncing off his blocker and his gloves up. And it looks really cool. So of course, we got an action shot poster, and that hung on our wall for the next 12 years while we were growing up. So I had to look at it every night before I went to bed. Ben's cool ass action shot.
I knew you guys shared rooms in your old house. Did you have to share a room in that house or no?
Yeah, we always shared a room.
Oh,
because when we moved a year after Natalie was born. So then obviously she's a girl, so she got her own room.
What?
So then we shared a room growing up our whole life. Bunk beds, the whole shebang.
I remember the bunk beds. Yep.
Whole shebang.
So much more room for activities.
Yeah.
Well, when we moved, so when we moved when I was in 7th grade, and that's when we split our beds because the room was a little bit bigger. And so there was like no room in our room. There was like just enough space, like walk in between the beds, get to our dressers, and walk in between the beds and get to the closet. Exactly.
First.
So then like 4 or 5 years later, we were like, this is so stupid. Like let's bunk our beds and put a desk in here so we can like game or whatever. And it worked out way better because I didn't care about sleeping on the top bunk and he didn't care about sleeping on the bottom bunk. So it actually worked out pretty nice.
Yeah.
But that was a long tangent for Ben being a Patrick Waugh fan. Talk about, okay. So back to what I originally,
His younger brother. Yeah.
back to my original hypothetical that watching the Unrivaled made me think of this kind of because of all the gear they were wearing that I was like, oh my God, that is some old ass gear. How many points do you guys think you could score in a season if you had to wear gear from 100 years ago?
100 years ago?
Yep.
I mean,
So like
really,
we'll say the
only thing
20s, we'll say the 20s or 30s. You got
the skates and the stick are really-
a wood stick, obviously.
I mean, I grew up playing with a wood stick.
No helmet. There's the pads. They didn't really have shin pads or elbow pads. They were just like padding on your jersey.
The only thing that, I mean, like aside from like scared shitless factor, but the only thing that's going to actually affect your play
And
is
the
gonna be
glove.
skates.
The glove, you were basically wearing this like work gloves almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many
Not
points?
much.
You want me to pull up your points from last year?
I don't think mine
there's not- there's
changes.
not that many
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say, unfortunately,
think-
in this hypothetical, I think Tim's game is basically the same.
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
it's
I
gonna
think it would,
change.
it would definitely be a lot. I just remember
I don't know
I-
if I would score 5
real
goals.
stick
I don't
growing.
I don't think I would score 5 goals with a wooden stick. I really don't.
it's just heavier.
Yeah, and it just doesn't have the flex.
Well, how
Yeah.
fast would Tom's clapper be?
Would what?
Tom's clapper.
Oh, Tom's clapper. Why are we engaging Tom's clapper?
Here, let me see. All right, so Tim, you had 14 points last year. How many points do you think you would have this year? On it, realistically.
Probably. I honestly think no change.
No
Yeah.
change.
All
No,
I
you wouldn't have been able to make that goal when your
Okay, yeah, okay, 13.
Your family was saying, like, where's the-
That's true. Tim does score 95% of his goals from inside the
Yeah.
crease. So
Yep.
he's basically just shoveling it in with a wood
The only
stick.
one I know
Actually,
that-
you actually might score
Yeah,
more goals if you
outside
had a wood stick.
Right.
Yeah, outside the dots.
And I'll tell you what, he wouldn't do that thing where he, crosses the blue line and then shoots it high and wide and it wraps around the net for a breakout. When he's got 2 guys
What-
wide open back door.
What's the
Yeah.
over or under on missed shots like that for me this year?
Oh God. Yeah, there's a little tease. Maybe that'll be a
Oh my God.
Accounting
I don't even
factor.
want to know. Garrett, you had 10 points last year. What do you think?
I don't know. It's
8, 7?
yeah, 7 or 8. I mean, it would definitely. I think the thing that would suck the most is just the weight of everything just being off. Like hockey equipment's made to be light, but
Right.
also protective.
Okay,
But
so
it's a-
here's the
Your
next.
skates are going to be a lot less effective, but heavier. Your stick, same thing. So
But
Okay.
everybody's skate's going to be like
So no, it's just you.
that. Oh.
It's just you. It's not the whole league. It's just you.
well, my shifts are going to be a lot shorter.
True.
Going from 30 seconds to 20.
All right. What about 50 years ago? You think there's much of a change?
Nah.
Because so the thing about like 50 years ago is you're wearing the full gear, but it's all going to be heavy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because at least 100 years ago, you're basically not wearing any gear.
It's I mean, again.
We've seen idols at the crowd.
We see that on the crowd. That's true.
Yeah.
How could I forget? 50 years ago, you don't think there's much of a difference?
It'd probably be about the same because the same thing is going to slow you down is skate technology and stick technology.
Yeah, I guess this is probably a question for like some of our higher skill players, huh?
Or what about everybody in the league has to wear gear from 100 years ago, but I get new gear.
So the same.
Yeah.
It'd be the same. It'd be
Why
the
did I wait
same.
for the goals?
It'd be the same. Yeah, for sure. You might actually score fewer, to be honest, because you're gonna be shooting more, which means the puck's gonna just be.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to
Broken. That is
goals
broken.
other people's goals. Everybody else is gonna have less.
Tim's
less
gonna be
goals
like,
for
I'm gonna
you.
be the sniper now.
Hey,
Look at me snipe with my carbon fiber twig.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Reader last year. Just get it on net and I'll tap it in.
Yeah, I've heard that more than a couple of times. But at the same time, I get it to the net, and then you just put it in the goalie's pads. So, like, if I had $1 for every time that happens,
Shot on net.
oh yeah, that's what we count on the Goonies. Shots on net. if we had a stat for that, Tyler might quit the team.
Yeah.
Like when the year we did plus minus may have been the worst
Yeah.
decision the
There
Green
was so
ever
much
made.
animosity between people.
That was
I was coming
So-
off. I
I
was
was
coming
going
off.
off.
so bad. That was so bad. Because not only was it like people were being super like petty about it, but it also got to the point where we were like making fun of guys for having a bad
Yeah.
plus minus when it just like when it was
Dan.
just like no, yeah. Dan was getting very upset about getting made fun of for having a bad plus. He was like, I play with fucking John and Garrett every shift. Like leave me alone. Yeah, it is what it is. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dan. Sorry, Dan.
Someone's gonna do it. Yeah.
That's right. Somebody's got to do it. Oh shit. Anything
Well,
else?
I got a good over under. What's the over under for John wearing his dragon shirt this year?
I mean, every game.
But he
We were
doesn't
up-
though.
We were up at the cabin for Roman's bachelor party a couple weeks ago. He wore his dragon shirt and his scrubs all weekend.
Adam McLean changed his name to Johnny Dragon in his phone.
Oh, yeah, he wore it all weekend. It was incredible.
Yeah.
The guys up there who had obviously never seen it before were as flabbergasted as we were when they saw it. Like, where did you find that? And why are you wearing that with doctor scrubs?
So when we get our 4th jerseys, are we doing dragon jerseys?
We're getting fourths now, apparently. What are we? I know, like what, 4 years?
Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. We can do a dragon design. I got no problem
Yeah.
with that.
But we only wear it once a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, on Chinese New Year, we wear
Yeah.
we wear the dragon jerseys.
Only when it's the year of the dragon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to time that out. Somebody look
Yeah.
that up.
I'm looking at that.
All right, when's the year of the dragon?
Year of Dragon. Oh my God, it's this year.
I don't think it is. I think this year's the year of the dog, maybe. If it's like 2024, 2025,
Yeah,
that would be
24 is the next one.
2024. When is Chinese New Year?
February something, I think.
Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good if we bought dragon jerseys for Chinese New Year. Oh my God.
We just showed. I was like, "Hey, what's with the jerseys? Chinese New Year, man. You're the dragon."
We only wear them once.
We only wear them once. You're the dragon, bro.
Spent $75 for a bit about Chinese New Year.
Well, no, because by that time we're gonna have Fredline Accounting as a sponsor.
That's true.
He's gonna pay for the jerseys.
Yeah, that's true. Or we could get like China Walker, like Panda Express or something to
Yeah.
sponsor us.
I'll go ask the local Chinese food. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That would be good. Oh shit. Anything else? You guys watch any good TV shows or movies lately?
Shorzy.
Okay. Well, we are talking about
The
that.
boy. Kelly and I like The Boys.
The
That's
Boys is
pretty
good. The
What
Boys
else
is.
we watched?
Have you
Obi-Wan?
watched
Yeah.
so oh yeah, well, it's kind of meh. Have you watched, and I feel weird asking you this because I don't know how you're gonna react. This is gonna be, Tim, do you have your flag by you?
I do.
Okay. Do you watch like military shows like Jack Ryan or Jack Reacher or stuff like
No,
that?
I don't. I don't know. I just
Okay. All right. Oh no, so then
I've
never
heard
mind.
Jack Ryan's good though. I've heard
So
it's good.
there's a new one.
Oh no. I watched Jack Ryan the first one. I didn't. Second season, I just kind of got bored.
So
First
there's
season
a,
was good.
there's a new show on Amazon called The Terminal List with Chris Pratt. It's about
How's that?
he's a Navy SEAL. Awesome. It's like I told my dad, it's like Jack Ryan, Jack Reacher, John Wick, but way darker.
Interesting.
It's
might check
very
it.
dark and
I don't know
very
anything
violent.
about it.
It's
I
real-
don't go on.
Yeah, I knew nothing about it. I knew like very little. I knew it was Chris Pratt playing a Navy SEAL who's had like an op that went wrong, and then
Yeah.
that all happens in like the first 15 minutes episode 1, so I'm not spoiling anything.
Those terminal.
And it is awesome. It's really, really good. It's 8 episodes. I blew through
I'll
it like
check
a
it
day and I blew through it like a day and a half.
Yeah. We finished The Boys, so
Yeah,
let
the
me
boys
find
is,
something else.
boys is pretty good.
Yeah, we like.
What about you, Tim? What you been watching?
We just watched Seinfeld. It never gets old.
I kind of love that. I mean, I
Yeah.
kind of love that's pretty.
Yeah,
That's pretty
hey.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, like 14 seasons of it or whatever.
Yeah, there's 9. It just plays over and over.
There you go. There you go. All right, boys. Anything else? It was good catching up.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I think we're gonna try and do maybe one more of these, like middle of August. Maybe have somebody on. Maybe do a draft. We were kind of
Yeah.
drafted out, so we didn't feel like doing a draft this week. Just wanted to talk, shoot the shit. But maybe we'll do one more of these before we do our season preview, like end of August, beginning of September, and then
Some bold predictions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The,
bold
the season
predictions.
preview. Yep.
couple new fun new segments we got cooking.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. All right.
Good.
Yeah, no, I wanted to see how long we can go without talking. That's my biggest pet peeve when I'm listening to a podcast and the sound, like no one says anything. I think I'm losing my mind. I think like my phone is broken or whatever. So I was just trying to mess with our audio only listeners. So
Yeah.
you guys are welcome for that. All right. That's it for our episode 32. We will talk to everybody. Who knows? A couple weeks, month. We're not sure. As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so.
Kenzie, looking at you.
Kenzie. Yeah, Eric. We know you're listening to it with Kenzie.
Sending
Get
her a
it-
message on Facebook right now.
Get her to
Yeah,
subscribe,
I'll
please.
contact her.
But yeah, we'll talk
Okay.
to everybody in a little bit or a little while. I don't know what I'm saying. And as always, go Goonie Tunes. Oh no! What?
Thank you for tuning into Toon Talk. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to the Goonie Tunes hockey page. And remember, folks, tune in next week to see Goonie Tune content and other Beer League hockey news. That's all for today. We'll see you next week on Toon Talk.